This week we're rebuilding Crawley Town, a team who are predicted to finish rock bottom of the Football League pyramid. This 128-year-old club has been through major financial difficulties which have resulted in point deductions, transfer embargoes, and players seeing their wages being cut by up to 50%.
Where's my money?
They have never finished above 10th place in League One, so our mission in the next 5 seasons is to stave off relegation and send Crawley Town up the league pyramid into the Championship and maybe beyond. Let's see how we get on. If I wasn't been raised when I joined the worst team as predicted by Football Manager in the Football League, I've got to really start looking at myself, haven't I? There you can see media prediction 24th, reputation 2-star. Okay, we've got vacant director of football space. Our fierce rivals are Wimbledon, okie doke. We've won the conference, but yeah, that's pretty much it. We're in 4 competitions, which is a killer in lower league football. You got to play the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the league, and then this was a pizza tournament, wasn't it? It was Bristol Street Motors Company. All right, cool.
What the hell is even that?
We've got 50k in the transfer budget and 36,000 in the wages. Okay, it's the lowest we've done so far, I think. Average and basic, everything else. We've got a 6,000 capacity stadium built in 1997. The chairman also wishes to remain anonymous. Going through the team, it's all right. I think we can work with this. The goalkeeper's really good. He's going to snatch all those corners out of the air, which is a massive problem with me. You know this. If anyone watches my worms as well, I just stream every Wednesday and Friday on Twitch, 7 o'clock onwards. Get watching. He's got a good aerial reach. I think he's decent. He'll be good enough, the Jamaican lad. I'm also really, really happy with Nick Sarula. He's very good, actually, for this level. Gets forward, runs down the ball with the left. We know I love running the ball down the left. He's going to be fantastic for us. I think the 13 and 12s, a lot of the places, I can work with this kid. Very talented centre-back, Will Wright. I think he is also very, very good. He brings the ball out of the defence. He's got a really good long throw, penalty taking, and free kick taking. None of which is good for defending. However, they're good things to have. They're good things to have. And up front, the former wonder kid, Adam Campbell. He's had more clubs than hot dinners, this kid. Look at all them. He's decent. For this level, very decent. 12, 12, 11, and the 3 points of what you need in an attacking advance forward. Decent acceleration, decent physicals. I think he's going to be all right. He'll do all right for us. Same for Danilo Orsidadomo. He's very similar to Adam Campbell. I think these two, I'll be very surprised if they don't wreck the league this year. So budget-wise, I'm going to have a very quick look in the market. I don't know if I can bring another loan in. I don't know if I can find someone for free. At this level, you kind of get what you're given. So I'll see what I can do. I'll catch you in a moment. Oh, the joys of managing lower league football. I have moved heaven and earth to get Matty Longstaff.
Why would you do that?
It cost £6,000 to get him in a signing fee. I had to beg, borrow, and steal and do some unspeakable things to get him. But we've got the young talent, the young Geordie boy, scored against Manchester United. Everyone loves him. Lovely lad. He's going to be either pushing forward in the advanced playmaker on support, or he can also be in the defensive midfielder role on support. He's a very good player for this level. He's got a lot of value as well. We're very happy to have him. He is the only player we've been able to bring in. We've got a lot of players that are going to leave at the end of the season. It's looking like there's a reason why we're predicted bottom. Speaking of predicted bottom, here you go. We are predicted 200 to 1. We are up against the likes of Wrexham, who've got the financial backing. They've got players like Paul Mullen. I mean, look at Paul Mullen. He is easily a championship striker. Could also get a couple of games in the Premier League if you were a few men down. This is how the team's going to line up. I am going to go with Chili Nips 0.5. It worked wonders, and we need a good boost here. So we've got Adai Net, Jay Kelly, Wright, Amol, Tasula, Longstaff, Kelly, Darcy, Lolos, Campbell, and Orsidadomo. Not sure how the AI is going to play it. We'll have to see. But thank you very much for making this far in the video. Like, share, and subscribe. Can we stave off relegation? Can we make it a comfortable finish? Let's see how we do in this Bristol Street Motors competition, the FA Cup, and I'll catch you in a moment. In the most unlikely of fashions, we have been promoted to League One in the first time of asking. We just narrowly made it into the playoffs by goal difference alone, mugging off Notts County. We then beat Grimsby in an epic 8-goal thriller, 5 for us and 3 for them overall. Incredible scenes here, just absolute banger there. We took an early lead, but then we made some judgment errors, and Shortire was away, scoring a very easy route one off the bar. Love off the bar sort of highlights. They really make him nice. And James McLean got a horrible deflection there, making it 2-1, but then he got a red card, and then we just dominated for the rest of the game. Dominated everything on a plate. Oh, even though watching goals, I thought that went over. It was even Stevens, the short corner routine. The short corner routine. Boys, get your short corners in the routine. It's the best way to score goals. And that is how we got promoted in the first time of asking.
What a load of absolute tosh.
Orsi Donomo scored the most in the league, 25 goals for him. The top two highest rated players were Tassarula and Khalil. Very well done to them. Will Wright got the most assists. I swear he's our centre back. And Tassarula also got himself 15 assists, tied equal top. Man of the matches, we didn't feature. Goalkeeper clean sheets, we certainly didn't feature. One of the worst defences. Shit houses, we were the kings. This is what we need in lower league football. 14 for Liam Kelly, 12 each for Jay Williams and Dion Conroy. In other competitions, we got knocked out in Southern section. I'm assuming that's like the qualifying phase of the Bristol Street Motors Trophy, so devastated about that. In the FA Cup, we got knocked out in the first round by Wigan Athletic, and in the Carabao Cup, we got knocked out in the first round by Cambridge United, so we probably were able to focus on the league purely because we were so bad in every other competition. By the numbers, Danilo Orsi Dodomo was the man to thank for all the goals, 27 in all competitions. Adam Campbell got himself 14, 13 for Lawless, 12 for Khalil and 10 for Darcy. Very well done there. The king of assists were Will Wright and Tassarula, as we know. 11 for Khalil and 10 for Darcy. Just goals and assists spread everywhere. My Longstaff, by the way, 4 goals and 4 assists. That's not quite good enough. Development-wise, we got a really bad crop this year. Just not really good enough. Dan Davis is the best player. Excellent, excellent regens. But yeah, look, he's not very good at all. Very, very poor. I'm not really happy with him. We are now preparing for life in League One. Wasn't quite expecting it this quickly. We're going to have a lot of players leave us. I know that a lot of them are out of contract. We're going to have to negotiate lots of loans. Box very smart. We're giving £30,000 in transfer budget, 25k in wages, which is quite good, but we're in League One now, so we're going to have to look for League One standard players. It's going to be a rough one. I'll catch you in a minute.
That's what she said.
I have not missed managing at this level at all. We start with the only out with any value, a lot left for free, as I said, but we've got £80,000 from Bristol Rovers to sell on Harry Forster. As I say, he's a winger. We don't use wingers, and that is all I've got to say about that. Going to make it quick because we've got 10 signings to get through. We brought in Noel Atom, the 19-year-old German player from Brighton, £4,800 a week. He's very good, going straight in the centre of our defence. Ben Lloyd, only £875. We got him on loan from Swansea. He can be playing the advanced playmaker role on support. Very good, very young. Again, only 19. Think he could do well for us. The last of the loans, we needed a new goalkeeper, so we brought in Vincent Reyes. Only 1.1 thousand it's costing us a week. He's 20. He's young. He's American. Weird. And yeah, he's going to be good cover. I won't say for free. To caveat, every single player is free. We obviously didn't spend any money, but we brought in Jordan Aristita. He was formerly of Bristol Rovers. Bit of a swap there with 2 players. He's going to be on the defensive midfielder on support role. He's got really poor physicals, but mentals and technicals quite good, so I think he'll be quite good. He also dictates the tempo, which is a good trait to have. Our first choice goalkeeper is the Filipino Neil Etheridge, capped 83 times for his country, £2,700 a week. He's very good, a big upgrade on what we had before. From Sierra Leone is the 26-year-old Osman Kakai. He was completely free of charge. QPR's former right back. He's cost us £7,000. He's by far our best paid player, but for reasons. Technical's not great, but he's got really good work rate, good pace, stamina, and physicals are going to be good. Gets forward whenever possible, so he's going to be a great asset on that right-hand side. And as we know, fullbacks in our tactic is very, very important. Danny Collins, I don't think he'll start. He is purely here for cover. We had no players, hence why we brought in 10. He can also play right back, left back, not so much. We play right back and centre back. I hope he doesn't play much, but in this league, you're in 4 competitions. You're playing 46 games in the league alone. So yeah, we need a lot of players. I'm very excited to welcome another Sierra Leone player, Sully Kakai. He's very, very good for our level. His technicals are off the charts. His mentals aren't great, but he tries long-range free kicks. He curls the ball. He's a bit of a beast. He's going to be very good for us. A new and improved left back is Nestor Guinness Walker, possibly one of the coolest names. £2,700 a week for him. He runs with the ball down the left. He plays 1-2s and crosses early. Really, really good traits for us. He's going to be playing in the left wing back position. We nailed him down for 3 years. I'm very, very happy with him. And lastly, capped at under 21 level, James Wilson, formerly of Manchester United. He has has played 15 games and scored 3 times for them. Campbell left. We brought him in. He is an improvement, and I think he'll be a star man for us this year. Well, it won't surprise you that we are predicted to finish rock bottom again.
Great job.
However, I will say only 200 to 1, so we're quite close to touching distance. I think my goal was, first of all, the first thing we'll tick off is top 10, because that is the best finish Crawley have ever had. So if we can get in this top 10, I'd love that. This season might be a bit of a push, but we've had a really, really good preseason. Most notably in preseason, we got a 4-3 win at Ipswich and a 2-2 draw with Brighton, and we slapped up everyone else, but they're not that good. But, you know, Mansfield are no mugs. So I'm really, really happy with that. It's all looking positive. This is how I imagine the team will line up. Reyes, Kakai, Wright, Atom, Guinness-Walker, Longstaff, Rossiter, Kai, Lloyd, Wilson, Orsi, Dodomo. Whether or not this is what they go with, I'm not sure. The defense, I'm pretty sure that's what they'll do. Keepers may swap out. I'm not sure. They're both kind of on a level playing field. 10 new players in. It's a big change. It's a new league. It's the highest league we've ever been in as a club. Can we get out of this league? The first time of asking. I think it'll be a tall order, but you never know with this tactic. I'll see you in a minute. We've done it, boys. We've absolutely smashed it. Beyond my expectations. As I said, I thought 9th, top 10. Second, with barely any players, to be fair. 60 goal difference, 97 points.
Blimey, that's quite a lot, isn't it, John?
4-2-2-2, advanced playmakers, stay wider. That is the way forward. That is the meta. We've made something special here. And yeah, absolutely amazing. I'm chuffed to absolute bits. When it comes to the player stats, we didn't feature in the goal scorers. Average rating. Go on, Guinness lad. Guinness lad is 7.42. Khalil, again, 7.33. He's done well for 2 years running. Guinness got himself 22 assists, miles ahead of anyone else. We didn't feature in the man of the matches. We did feature in the clean sheets. Go on, Vincent Reyes. Thank you for your loan time. Off you go back. And the reason why we're going up is because we are the shit houses of the league. We got Guinness. Mate, I think that's the best performance I have seen from any player we've ever had. Top rated, top assister, top shithouse, next to Will Wright and Marty Longstaff. Come on! We were knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup by Newport County. That's a bit disappointing. We were knocked out in the 3rd round by Sheffield United, the Carabao Cup. No shame in it. And we were knocked out. We actually got to the quarterfinals of the Bristol Street Motors thing. And Wigan Athletic knocked us out there. So, again, no cup. But it doesn't matter. Championship, best finish we've ever had as a club. Break it down the stats. The goals were just, if you look here, look from here, everyone contributed. That's virtually everyone in the squad, bar goalkeepers. 21 goals and 7 assists for Danilo Orsi Dodomo. 18 goals for Khalil. 17 for Wilson. 16 for Lawless. 11 for Ben Lloyd. And 10 for Kai. Assists, 26. 26 assists in all competitions for Nesta Guinness-Walker. What a boy. Kakai got himself 14 and Darcy got 10 and then 9 for Lloyd. I think it just look all the assists. It's a team game. Amazing, lads. If you want to know as well, stat-wise, we got the best goal scored, 3rd best goal conceded. We got 120 yellow cards.
Are we the baddies?
120 yellow cards in 46 games is like 3 a game nearly. That is hilarious. We literally took in no one, not one player in the youth intake. So that was possible. This is the worst I've ever seen, but it's Crawley Town. I'm not really expecting much, to be honest. However, with the leagues going up, our budget now is lovely. We've got £1 million, only 1.1 million to spend in transfers, 42k in wages. We've got a massive opportunity now to kick on. I'm going to go into this transfer window. We'll probably try and keep as many players as we can, add a lot of quality. The Championship is a huge step up. The League 1 and 2 are quite similar in quality and standing. When it comes to the Championship and the Premier League, they are 2 huge jumps in class. I'm going to have to really think hard of who we bring in. I'll catch you in a minute. Okay, very similar to last season. We've got a lot of players. I think it was 8 players that left us for free, and we've got 9 players that have come in. So kind of like for like in that way. So we'll start very quickly. On loan, £8.5 grand a week from Brighton, Jensen Weir. We love our relationship with Brighton. He is going to be playing as the defensive midfielder on support. He's really good. Scottish under 21 international. Going to be a beast. Another loan is the 18-year-old Muffet Jamid, if that's what you want to call him. He's really good. I think if his mentals were a bit better, he wouldn't be joining us. So he's a young lad. He's going to get some experience. Only 3.4k a week we're paying him. He's absolutely rapid. 15 acceleration, 16 pace, 16 agility. He's a little bit weak, but he's going to be rapid. Very, very quick defender. We need that. Another loan from Leeds United this time. This young man, Mateo Joseph, he is a Spanish international. He's okay. He's going to say he's okay. He's our #1 striker, but by our standards, he's very good. By the league standards, he's just okay. Make way for the freebies. Jack Vale, used him a few times. He's really good. He's good for our level. He's good for championship level. He's played at Motherwell. He's played at Blackburn for the last 8 or 9 years. So he's all right. I think he'll do okay. Adrian Pazzetti, he's terrible when it comes to movement. He's not very good, but then it comes to flair, first touch. He's a little bit like Bruno Guimaraes in that regard. He can't move, but when he's on the ball, he's quite good. So I'm hoping he'll be quite good for us in the advanced playmaker on support. All the way from Rotherham, we brought in Jamie McCart. He can't move. He's quite slow, but everything else is great. So hopefully he doesn't have to run. But then we've got the other kid from Crystal Palace who's rapid. So that, yin and yang. We needed a new goalkeeper, and I found a full international Hungarian 22-year-old Christian Hedgie. I couldn't believe we got him. I'm very, very happy. Free of charge, only 3.3k a week. He's exactly what we needed. We also needed a backup goalkeeper, so in come Jordan Eastham. For a backup keeper, he's very good. I'm very happy that he's joined us. He's only on £1,000 a week. He's an emergency backup, not just second in charge, emergency backup, but you are second, lad. And lastly, for some utility, we brought in Dominic Thompson. He was obviously free, £3.5 a week. He can play right back if needed. He can play left back if needed, both wing back positions on attack. He's that good utility cover for us. And wouldn't you believe, yet again, we are rock bottom. I mean, they really don't rate us at all. 250 to 1. The next up from us is 5 times more likely to win the league.
Very false.
As you can see, we are crocked with injuries before the league starts, so it's going to be a rough ride this year. But this is how I imagine the team will line up. We've got Hedgie, Kakai, Jamide, McCart, Guinness Walker, Longstaff, Weir, Kai, Pajaziti, Vale, and Mateo Joseph. That's not going to be how we line up, obviously, to begin with, but hey-ho. Can we make it 3 promotions in a row? This would be truly remarkable. This would be ridiculous and a little bit overpowered on our part when it comes to the tactic. However, stay off relegation. I think it would be a fantastic platform for us to then attack next year. See how we get on. I'll catch you in a minute. This team ceases to amaze me. Unbelievable. We made it in 5th. I'd say comfortably 5th. We were in and amongst it. We were way off Mike when it came to 98, 99 points for Norwich and West Brom. But we came 5th in our first season of asking. We scored the most goals, by the way. We scored 102, 103 goals. It's an unbelievable achievement here for the club. Adebayo, we didn't feature in the goals. We didn't feature in the top players. Assists, my boy Guinness. Go on, lad. 19 assists for him. Didn't feature man of the matches, didn't feature clean sheets, but Will Wright and Guinness are in the shit houses of the year. And again, this is all we care about here on the channel, is who is the biggest shit house. We also went to Wembley. We made it to the FA Cup semi-final.
This doesn't make any sense.
Now, ignoring the fact that we got absolutely dicked on by Man United, that doesn't matter. We made it to the semi-final of a major tournament, and that is an incredible achievement for Crawley. We knocked out Plymouth in a 4-3 thriller in the 5th round, and then we knocked out Derby in the 2nd round. The journey we're looking at here is a fortunate one, but we made it to Wembley and we made it to a semi-final nonetheless. However, we did come up against Premier League quality in the League Cup away to Brighton at the Amex, and we lost 5-2. Bit of a thumping, but it is Brighton. And we are Crawley. The numbers, Jack Vale, just incredible season for us. 24 goals, 6 assists, 18 for James Wilson, 17 for Mateo Joseph, 12 for Will Wright, and 11 for Sully Kakai. The assist king, Nestor Guinness Walker, 21 assists in all competitions, 10 for Kakai, and then 9 apiece for Khalil and Will Wright. But overall, a solid performance from the squad. We again did not have anyone to bring in of the youth academy. We don't even have an under 20. We don't even have an under 18s. We just don't have one. We only have an under-21s, don't have an under-18s. That's how crap they've been.
Is that bad? Very bad.
And here you go, confirmation. 48 matches played, 103 goals scored. Amazing. 90 conceded, though, less amazing. So the best goals scored, second worst goals conceded. 100 yellow cards. Get in. I was setting some sort of record here. And only 3 red cards, which is quite surprising. We have the worst average attendance. Come on, Crawley. I need you. I need you to turn up, guys. We've got £37,000 to play within the wages. We've got £220,000 in the transfer budget. We really should now be looking to push on into the Premier League. But if we can make it to the Premier League with this team, it would be a remarkable achievement. I'm going to try and add maybe just 2 or 3 more players. I don't want the 10 out and 10 in. We've got a core group now. We're going to bring in some loans, add a bit of quality. I'll catch you in a minute. As always, we didn't manage to sell a single player. They always left for free. So brought in a load more players again, which I didn't want to do, but it's the circumstance of managing Crawley, apparently. Nobody wants to stay. So the first player we brought in for free, Dane Scarlett, formerly of Tottenham. He actually played 3 games for them. He is a very good player for us. He's, very quick, 14 pace, 15 acceleration, 12 finishing, 12 composure. He looks a bit lightweight, but he is 22. He's worth nearly 10 million. So if we are selling someone next summer, it's going to be you, Dane, lad. We spent money. We actually spent money. We spent 40,000 of our shiniest pounds for Christ, which is a great name, by the way. Christ Tahey of Rotherham. Yep, he's a very good, versatile, can play centre-back. Will be playing the defensive midfielder on support. As you can see, he's kind of made for that role. Very, very good. Matty Longstaff's left. Obviously, free. Nobody wants him. He wanted some like 15k. On your bike, I'll give 5.5 grand to Christ himself. Send in the loans. We got another loan from Everton. Michael Broadfoot, £6,7500 per week. He's sensational for us. He's only 18. He's actually capped 3 times for Scotland already. Full international. He is ideal at the back for us. Another quality loan is the 34-time Costa Rican international, Brandon Aguilera. He's from Nottingham Forest. We got him on loan. He's cost us quite a bit, £10,000 a week. But he has got that quality. As you can see, he's going to be very, very good in that advanced playmaker role. The last of the loans is very similar to our other striker that we brought in, Bryn Jones. 18-year-old Englishman's got a stupid thing on his face from this year's stupid game. He's played twice for Fulham. He's very young, but he does have 16 first touch, 16 finishing, and 15 dribbling. He's got decent physicals, which are going to improve. But I think if we get him into the right sort of spaces, he's going to bury a lot of goals with that finishing. So I'm hoping he'll be a good play for us. Sean Graham from Crystal Palace. We brought him in for free. He's okay. He's all right. He's good. He's young. He's got some transfer value attached to him as well. So I'm happy we brought him into the club. Terry Taylor. He is brought in purely for cover. Formerly of Charlton, played for them 40 times. He's played for his country at under 21 level 12 times. He's a fringe player, and that's all he is. We managed to keep Jensen Weir, the Brighton player. He joined us for free. I'm chuffed. He's very, very good for us. He's going to be, again, sellable. I just think he's a solid player. I'd love to keep him on board. We have got him tied down for 3 years at least. I think he's got an extension on there as well. Capped at under 21 level for Scotland. He's a very good player. I'm very, very happy with him. Uriel Selly is another player we brought in. He is very, very good. I'm very happy that we managed to catch this kid. He played twice for Hull. He's going to be, again, pairing up with Aguilera. He's going to be a fantastic player in that advanced playmaker role. Jork Becerra is a player that's going to be joining us for free, but in the January window. He is the Colombian man. He is not capped at all. He's come from Boya Chico FC.
Who are you?
But he's okay, he's good cover, and he's very cheap. Same as the 29-year-old Uruguayan Juan Manuel Ramos. Boston River is where he's from. He's bloody good. He's really good. He's a little bit old for us, but 15 crossing, and dribbling could be better. But he's a solid. I'm really happy we've got him in. And again, he'll be joining us in January. Another player joining us in January is another fullback, right inside this time, Franco Pizzicillo, which is a lovely name to say. MC Talk is the team we got him from. He'll be joining us again in January. A reason why I'm waiting for all these players is they are super cheap, and we did have room in the squad, and we don't have a very big squad, so I want to stretch my money as far as it could go. The season preview, we are still... I don't think there's been a season we've not been predicted rock bottom. Screw you, Football Manager. We know we can do better. Brighton are in the league this year. It's looking tough. We've got Burnley, Luton, Sheffield, Leeds, Wolves, Brighton. This is not going to be an easy league, is it? This is how the team's going to line up, in my mind. We've got Hedgie, Kakai, Broadfoot, McCart, Guinness Walker, Weir, Tahi, Selly, Aguilera, Scarlett, and Bryn Jones. We'll see. I'm not entirely sure. But we're going into season 4. We were knocking on the door of promotion. Now, I really don't know what to predict. The team kind of seems to be getting better, but every season this tactic has just launched us up the league. Let's see if we can get promoted. Fingers crossed, but it'd be a hell of an achievement in our second season, especially with the lack of funds that we've got. I'll catch you in a minute. Guys, we made it to Wembley again, and here's what happened. We played against Sunderland. They got Job. Do you know how good is Job? They took a 1-0 lead, but it was our second time at Wembley in 2 years. Look at this for a bit of a cheeky bit of play. Oh, what a goal from the training ground. However, the 92nd minute, what was the defence doing? We fell asleep and Benete took advantage. We got to the playoff finals, guys, and we choked.
It's the history of the Tottenham.
You know, to be fair, they had 2 goals disallowed as well. We did give it them, but we were the better team. We were the better team. So we did finish 4th this year, better than we did last year. 80 points. We were, again, miles off. Leeds with 115. Jesus. We lost quite a few games, but we scored, again, quite a lot of goals. Dane Scarlett scored 26 goals for us. What a player. He has improved very nicely. I'm really chuffed with him. His value skyrocketed as well. None of our players, dominated by Leeds, you imagine. Kakai got 14. It was a 3-way tie for the top assister. Christina Aguilera also tied for the most man of the matches. We don't ever feature in the clean sheets. And Christ himself is a shit house. He got 17 yellow cards. What a debut, lad. Well done. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. We got knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup by Leeds. That's more like it. And we got knocked out in the 1st round of the Carabao Cup by Millwall. That's a bit crap. We again got no youth intake. It's just really, really weird. Really, really weird. Numbers, Dane Scarlett, 26 goals in all competitions. 20 for Bryn Jones as well. By the way, look how good Bryn Jones is. Holy crap. You're welcome, Fulham. Oh my God, he's amazing. 16 dribbling, finishing in first touch now, and technique. He's got more stamina. I mean, I'd love to extend this loan, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to. 12 goals for Jensen. We're very happy with that. 11 for Aguilera, and Selly also got into double figures. Assists, Kakai was amazing. 12 for Thompson. Pajazzi also got 11. Aguilera got 9. Okay, it was a bit of a slow year for, where is he? Where's my boy? Oh, you were benched for some reason. Why was Nesta benched? Well, I'm not happy about that.
Look how they massacred my boy.
We also were the second top goal scorers, 112, which is really good. Better than last season, but we were beaten probably by Leeds. 80 conceded, that's slightly better. 115 yellow cards. We get worse every year, or better, depending how you see it. But I don't know what's happened here in our finances. I've tried to find out, but we have just, out of nowhere, boom, £8 million.
I don't know. I think that's a bit dodgy, mate.
I can't tell you what it was. I'm not sure. Maybe it's all gone all the way down to £2 million. But our overall balance is £8.5 million. We've been given £6.75 million to spend and 45k in the wages. You know I'm just going to splash it all on the wages. So the final window is upon us. I'm going to make some big moves. There's going to be a lot of players out. I mean, we're used to that now, and a lot of players in. I'm going to try and bring in some absolute worldies to get us out of this league and finish this save as a Premier League club. I'll catch you in a minute. So we actually sold someone this season, and we bid farewell to Danilo Orsi Dodemo, who was a very good player for us. In the lower leagues, he was fantastic. Second to none. However, he is really bad. He's really, really bad. We sold him to Mansfield for 90 grand. It was mainly just to get him off the books. He wasn't going to be registered, so cash him in. And that was the only sale we made. We brought in Jarrell Quansah from Liverpool for just £300,000. I could not believe my eyes. He has come from Liverpool. He played 3 times for them. He's had a rich, run in the Championship in the past. He's a very good player. For our level, lots of 15s, lots of 14s, good physicals, great mentals, very good technicals. He's a star player for us. We also welcomed Yusuf Chemiti. He's okay. We got him for free. I mean, he's worth a lot of money. Completely free of charge. 12k a week, which is a little bit high for us. But, he's played for Plymouth, Everton, Sunderland. He's more than adequate for us. Is he a starter? I'm not sure, but he's definitely a very, very good cover and much better than the players we've had before. Someone I'm very excited about is Christian Torstvedt.
Great job.
He's worth a ton of money, actually. Why are you worth so much? He's capped 21 times for Norway. He's bloody brilliant. He plays that advanced playmaker on support to a T. So he's going to be well in with a lot of goals and assists, I think, this year. We got him from Susselo, apparently, is where he was playing before. So very good player. Very, very good player. We have loaned in Lautaro Lopez, the under-20s international for Argentina. He is from Leeds. He's, yeah, really good. He tries to kill balls often. I think he will be in that defensive midfielder role on support. I'm very happy with him. He's going to slot in nicely. To shore up the defence to partner Kwanzaa, we brought in Tosin Adebayo. He's of Fulham, played 120 times for them in the Premier League and Championship. He's very good. He's a star player, as you can see. That is that brand new defence in, because that was one of the main things where we're leaking a lot of goals. Attack has always been quite good despite the lack of quality. So I was mainly aiming in this window to bring in the better defenders, and he is certainly one of them. Another loanee, Yunus Emre Konak from Brentford. Not on a lot of money. Apparently he's a star player. I think he's more rotation in the centre of that midfield, but we needed more quality in there. We've got quite a large squad now to battle on all the blooming tournaments you have to play and league games you have to play in the Championship. A very good backup or a good starter. I'm not sure with Mads Andersen. He's from Luton. He's played 170 times for Luton. Got Premier League experience. He can leap like a salmon. He's got great natural fitness. Brings the ball out of defence, which we do quite like here. Does work. He also is a little bit versatile for the fullbacks and the DM, but mainly he's going to be there. I brought him in his cover. He may well go on to start. We'll have to see. And last, but certainly not least, we've got Alex Paulson from Wellington Phoenix. He conceded more than a goal a game for them. Hopefully he does better for us, but he's a really good sweeper keeper who is better than what we had. He should be an improvement. He's on a load of money for us. He's capped 25 times for the Kiwis. So we'll, yeah, wish him well. He also uses the long throws to start counterattacks, which I do quite like. We've also managed to keep Bryn Jones on loan. I mean, look how good he is. Mentals are lacking, but he's got all the traits to be an amazing advanced forward. Look at him. He's made for the role. Only work rate lets him down, but it's still 9. He's got great balance, stamina, first touch, finishing, and dribbling. He's going to be, I think, the end of this next season, he's going to be an absolute world beater. And he's officially a wonder kid as well. This is how I imagine the team will line up. This can change. We've got Paulson, Pizzucillo, Anderson, Adebayo, Ramos, Lopez, Yunus Emre, Torstvedt, Selly, Scarlett, and Jones. Dane Scarlett is looking very good. I really like him. You know, he's coming on quite well. Again, mentals are lacking, but he'll score a lot of goals. 24 goals and 45 appearances for us in the league is not too shabby. We have made it. We're predicted 17th. We've leapt 7 places.
Well deserved, well deserved. You win, Rick.
This is the best odds we've ever had by our standards. We should be winning the league. So here we go into the last season. Predicted 17th, but we're predicted 24th, and we've either won the league, got promoted, or reached a final, gone to Wembley, semi-finals of FA Cups. Can we win a cup? Probably not. But can we get promoted and end this rebuild on the highest of highs by taking Crawley Town from predicted bottom of League 2 into the Premier League for the first time in their history? I'll catch you in a minute. You join us in the most financially rewarding game in world football, the playoff final at Wembley, and we're against Plymouth Argyle, and let's see how we get on. Adaribo is gone all the way out to the wide, and it's gone to Scarlett, and it's 1-0. We took a very good lead there. 1 minute into the game, however, on the stroke of half-time, Hardy put away a very good penalty there. Keeper went the right way as well. Kwanzaa, we are really pushing our centre-backs forward here. We don't know why Kwanzaa's getting involved. The ball's put in. Lopez with the goal. There's back to 2-1 to Crawley Town. One hand on the Premier League. However, in the 89th minute, not good enough. And they scored. Iliev, a player we tried to sign actually in the summer. And then here we come back. It's the 92nd minute. Chimeni, a 1-2. Chimeni again. Oh, and it's a great goal. And we're going to the Premier League, guys. Crawley Town are a Premier League team. Absolute scenes. They score in the 89th minute to make it 2-2. We score in the 92nd minute, and we have turned this. This is possibly my favourite rebuild we've ever done. Scarlett with the brace. Kwanzaa actually played right back in that game. Weird that he played there. But what a match. What a game. We actually came 4th So not so shabby, 84 points. We got the best goal difference actually by 10. Really well done to us. Bryn Jones was tied for the top goal scorer at 27. How good is Bryn Jones now? Didn't really improve, but he's still worth a shed load of money. You're welcome, Fulham. Bryn Jones, second best player in the league. Pizzicillo and Chelly got the top 2 assisters. Amazing work there. No one for the man of the matches. No one for the clean sheets. Pizzicillo and Quansah, shithouses of the season. Let's go, boys. In the other competitions, we were knocked down in the 5th round of the FA Cup by Leeds. We actually made it to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, only narrowly losing to Manchester United 3-2. And they had to score in the 94th minute with their full... Is that the full strength team now? Yeah, I'd say so. Fernandes, Højlund, Anthony, Sancho, Mainu, Mount. We took that team and we actually battered them 3.4 to 1.5. You're jammy. And we've had a decent shot at it then. Breaking the season down in numbers, Bryn Jones, stroke of genius keeping him in the team. 30 goals in all competitions, 26 for Scarlett, 20 for Thorstad. Involved in 35 goals this season. What a player. Chermiti as well off the bench. 19 goals for you, 16 for Chelly, and 12 for Lopez. As a DM is really, really good. Assists went to Pizzicillo, 16 for Chelly. Thorstad got 15. Pajaziti got himself 14. 12 apiece for Scarlett and Thompson. Ridiculous. And so did Adaribo and Kakai got themselves a decent amount as well. We got a youth intake.
That's good.
Probably not a very good one. Gwyn Jones is the best.
Ooh, that's bad.
But we actually have players now. Oh, guys, I really wish this wasn't a 5-season rebuild. They've got £33.5 million to spend and 300k in the wages. Oh, we genuinely might come back to this. We have taken Crawley Town, predicted rock bottom of League 2, and now in 5 years are a Premier League team for the first time in their history. They've got bags of money to spend. They've got a decent team, and I'm chuffed. I'm going to try and play around with the tactics next time because this tactic is absolutely insane. I'll put a link to it in the comments below. But if you made it this far, thank you so much. I really do enjoy these videos. I really do enjoy the rebuilds, and I enjoy how much you guys are enjoying it. Lots of likes and comments. Please let me know below who you want to see next that I can rebuild. And yeah, as always, guys, take care. Crawley Town.